right, welcome to the first episode of My Mars Wizards Talk.
I thought it was mom. Okay, you said it right.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
welcome you.
okay. And today, on the first thing we're gonna be talking about is what made us become a Wizards fan. You want me to go first, one?
I can go first. It's easy. I
Okay.
became a wizard friend. I have 3 kids. So, make a long story short, my Mars was into sports, and I really wasn't a sports girl, but he made me a sports girl. So we started going outside playing, so I could understand basketball more. So now I know what's going on in basketball, and started watching the Wizards. And I had to represent my hometown, so that's what made me pick the Wizards.
You had to represent your hometown for once, cause she's a Cowboys fan.
Hey, it's a long story to that.
Okay, we'll get into that maybe on another channel.
And Bradley Bill was my favorite player.
All right, all right. Made me become a Wizards fan. Actually, when I first started watching basketball, I was actually a Thunder fan because I liked the Kevin Durant. But once he left us for Golden State, I actually became a Wizards fan, and my favorite player was John Wall. And then when I first started watching him, my mom wasn't watching basketball at first, so I remember a lot of stories, but we'll get through those as we go through the channel. But I do remember one thing I can say. I remember when he got injured. I remember telling her so many stories about him, waiting for him to come back.
And I really didn't want to hear it because, like I said, I wasn't in basketball, no sports, but I got ended up getting into it.
And that's when um well me telling her the stories all day. So he's finally get healthy, right? What happens? We trade him for Russell Westbrook, and she never gets to see him. I was angry, but I mean, I couldn't be too angry because Russell Westbrook was good, but I was still angry because John Wall was my favorite player. But all right, so for the next topic, we're going to get to our thoughts and reflection on the season that just passed. You want me to go first, or you want to go first?
You can go first since I took the lead in how we started.
Okay, my thoughts and reflection on the season that just passed is I mean, of course, we had another losing season. I think what was it, like 18 wins, something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's like the 18 wins felt a little bit different because before it was like 18 wins. That's us trying to get those 18 wins, and we only got 18 wins. But this year, you could see us tanking with like, for example, pulling players out all the time, and then not only that, you know how mad I used to get because beginning of the season, I would bet on the Wizards. Everything would be all good.
And with losing money.
I won like
Okay,
twice.
okay.
I won like twice. But yeah, I would bet on the Wizards, right? So it get to the later end of the season. I know y'all saw this. Bet on Keyshawn George. He'll play like 2 quarters and sit for the rest of the game. You know how mad I would be because that's money they playing with. And then like another game, they'll play him for like 2 quarters, then play him to like the start of the third quarter. So you think he gonna play the whole time? Take him out. They messed up a lot of my bets with that stuff. But it's like I felt like the season wasn't too bad because you definitely seen the growth. I feel like we're deep. We got a lot of talent now. It's just all about um
Development and getting together, coming together as a team and all of that.
exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Development and chemistry and coaching because it's like
Yeah.
it's hard to grade Brian Keefe, the coach, on this year because we was tanking and you see him pulling out or you see him like for example, if we up by 10. Why
You put a lot of stars out and stuff.
exactly? Or like we'll be down by 10 with like 10 minutes to go. Why aren't the starters getting back in the game? Why are you gonna let the lead go to 20? But that's the tanking stuff. So, it's hard to
Yeah.
grade this season, but you definitely seen the good
Y-
improvement.
Yeah.
And I think
Especially with the new players and the young players, you definitely see the development. So yes, I agree with you, son.
yeah, I think the 18 wins don't really reflect our season because I think if we was really trying to win, I think we maybe could have gotten to the play-in, especially after the Trey Young trade, depending on when did he, come in and play. I think we maybe could have gotten a play-in, but it also didn't make no sense because our pick was I think top 8 protected to Phoenix, so when it makes sense, it made sense to tank. So overall happy with the season and happy to see what's to come next year.
I'm ready for next year because I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I'm a Wizard fan, but I was like, man, I'm tired of seeing this losing. I could be watching some Atlanta Housewife or something. But hopefully, I think next year will be truly better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. It was harder to sit through the games this year. That's why betting makes it a little bit better. But then they started to mess with the betting. It's like
And you losing money. You could be
exactly
taking your
what we got to
mama
watch
out.
for after that. But it's all good. We ain't going to leave the Wizards, especially it's about to get
I
good.
got yes, I definitely could see it getting better. I'm looking forward to next year. Definitely.
And that's what we're about to lead into. But before I even get into that, I feel like where I see the Wizards heading is like where the Redskins did or the Commanders did when we got Jaden Daniels. Where it's like we're right there, we got pieces, but we just need that missing piece. And I feel like that's where the Wizards are too. Where how we got Jaden Daniels, we're about to get our Jaden Daniels this year to put everything together. And that's what we're gonna lead into now with how do we feel about John Wall, leading us to the lottery to see what pick do we get. You want me to go first?
You can go first.
Yeah,
And I might cut you off my back if I do. But yeah, you can go first.
because John Wall is like my boy. John Wall is like my favorite Wizards player, and Bradley Bill is hers.
Yes. But I gotta find a new one, so let's see. I like people with a little bit of attitude, so yeah, it was the one I used to like,
Thomas
but
Bryant. She was like
Thomas
Thomas
Bryant,
Bryant
yeah, because I used to like how he do hoop
and
and
beat his
stuff.
chest.
Yeah, when he made a basket, but yeah.
Hmm.
And I also like watching sports with
She
Mars
like
because
Montrez too.
yeah, because it's also get to spend some adult time as seeing my son as an adult and getting to bond with him on sports. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why another thing I know she would have loved John Wall because mom wasn't watching then, but she probably remembered the game where John Wall hit the wasn't a buzzer beater, but it was a game winner,
Yeah.
game 6 for the
You
Celtics.
had me watch that clip. I can remember a couple of
Yeah,
times.
I had
Bye.
you watch that a lot of times, but even when that game happened, I'll never forget that. I was looking at the TV, heart pumping, scared we was gonna lose. He hit that, and you could tell the shot wasn't for him because everybody who knows John can shoot, but Brad really was the shooter, and John he's gonna drive and figure out if he's gonna either kick it out or hit the midi or a layup or dunk. But no, John get the ball all because the play didn't go as planned, and he hits that shot, and then the game ends, and you see John stand on top of the announcer table like,
Yeah.
"This my six."
Yeah.
I was saying it with
Yeah.
him
I
like,
like
"Yeah,
that.
John, this our
So,
six."
how do you feel with him being the representative?
Okay, yeah, I how I feel good, of course, because John's my favorite. Of course,
Mhm.
I'm a little bit scared because another disclaimer. All my time have been a Redskins, Commanders fan, and Wizards fan. I never seen my team get the first pick. Never. The closest was always the second. I think the
Mhm.
second with Chase Young and the second with Alex Sarr. So let's hope John was the first pick. Let's hope he brings me in your first time because I don't think you ever seen a first time
No,
of us
no, I
getting the
haven't.
first pick.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do good. I like the fact that even though John Paul's not from DC, he do represent, and the fact he's coming and representing, helping us
Hmm.
pick. I think that might give us some good luck.
Yeah, in DC, like John's second home. I think he from North Carolina. If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken. A
I
lot of
want to
people in
say
North
here.
Carolina connected to DC.
So I'm looking forward to this first pick. What
Hmm.
about y'all guys? Leave it in the comment.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, don't forget. See, we just started. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know how y'all feeling. Let us know y'all opinions about the Wizards. Give us some new topics to talk about too.
Yeah,
But okay, anyway, our next topic we're gonna get
because he got
into.
a Tennessee go
Our
on.
next topic we're gonna get into the top four draft prospects, and our first I see I'm rusty. I'm rusty. Our first draft prospect we got today is AJ DeBonsa from BYU.
Okay,
Power small forward, power forward. What was his measurables, mom?
his height is 6'9". He's aged 19, and his weight is 210. His wingspan is 7'1".
That's what they got everything listed as, because y'all know things be changing or don't be true.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I guess I'll go for what we had, well, what I had for AJ the Bouncer, and then you can go, Mom.
How about I go first
Okay, but
this time?
hold on. Before we go, just to let y'all know how do we get ours. Of course, we might have watched some games here and there, but basically we watched a few videos together and we took down notes and put our notes together to see what we got. So what did you got? What did you get for your
I
notes,
think
Mom?
he's a nice jumper. And excuse me if I'm not good on basketball terms. He'll break it down, of course. And he's not good. I mean, I'm sorry, my bad.
Look, AJ not good, y'all. AJ not good.
I'm sorry. He's not scared. I think he's not scared, and he takes chances. He's a good team player, and all of that. I think so. Give me some of yours.
Okay, for AJ, y'all know. Well, y'all don't know yet, but y'all about to see it. I wrote a deep paragraph page for all these players. But so for AJ, I got he's a good driver, a good post player, scorer and passer, and
Mhm.
playmaker.
Mhm.
So
He's a team player. I said that just
I,
in my own words.
yeah, exactly. Mom. I said he can bring the ball downhill a lot. I feel like he's a triple double player when he'll get in the league and develop. I feel like he'll be a triple double player with like 25 to 30 points per game.
Mm.
Um,
I think he can read screens. I think he should work on reading screens a little bit better.
okay, Mom. Okay.
Hmm.
But I got about 6.5 plus rebounds because I think he averaged around 6 or 7 this year. And then same thing for assists because I think he averaged like 4, something like that. But you did see games where he had where it would be like 25, 7 and 7, stuff like that. I feels like he's real aggressive going downhill, attacking the basket. He's a good slasher, and he's good at getting the shots that he wants, and he can draw a lot of fouls with doing it. I think he actually said that SGA was one of his favorite players, and we know he draw a lot of fouls.
Yeah, I felt. Yeah, I could agree. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, Let us know your opinion if
I,
you don't
I
agree.
mean, I agree. I think he do shows good qualities. He do have nice defense, but I do feel like sometimes he get off a track and he can work on his communication with his teammates.
Okay, okay, mom. Let me see what
But he
else I
do
got.
normally recover.
Okay, let's see what else I got. I got what was that?
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, I said yeah, he could draw a lot of fouls. I feel like he's definitely going to be a number one option on this team. I feel like you definitely will run the offense through him. He got good footwork. His handles are good.
So that's one of the people you want pick, huh?
Who,
Because
AJ?
yeah, I'm seeing you going on and on and on and on.
I
I'm
mean,
messing with
he
you.
is projected
Okay.
top one too. But
Yeah.
let's see. I got a little bit more. I know I'm talking a lot, y'all. I said, I feel like I already said it, a slasher, but I feel like he's a great slasher. He definitely attacks the basket with aggressiveness, and he definitely gets the shots that he wants. And when it's not, dunks or layups, he'll hit that post and hit the mid range, or he'll try to look for a good pass out of it.
Mhm.
I got a little bit more, a little bit more.
Okay. Let's
Oh yeah, I
see.
said that he's tall and lengthy. He uses his size and wingspans to shoot over smaller defenders and create passes. Let me get to his defense. I said he got good motor potential.
He said
What's
a little bit more, and he just now getting to the defense part, y'all.
We gotta break the games down. Look, y'all, this could change the Wizards franchise, so we gotta break the games down.
Okay.
So I say he got good motor potential with his size on defense. I say he can good like as I was watching, but of course everybody, as you tired if you play
Mhm.
basketball. He can get flat footed sometimes on defense.
Yeah.
Sometimes he gets beat. And of course that's everybody. I mean, you ain't gonna win every play. I said, but he does fight to stay in his plays, and he's lengthy and a little bit bendy at times, which can help get around screens.
Yeah.
He could jump high, which can help with blocks and getting in the passing lane. Um, I just said sometimes he just gets tired and takes a break or gets
Mhm.
lost. Sometimes like not going over or under a screen. Sometimes, but that's everybody. But I do see the potential on offense and defense. I think he would be. I think of course. the way his game is more on offense, but I think he could be good on defense and maybe be like 1 to 2 steals,
Okay.
maybe three, but three is hard. So I'll say 1 and 2 steals and maybe like 1 point something blocks per game.
Okay.
And I said maybe work on his communication more on defense. Maybe that would help too, because you never know.
I said that.
Yeah, yeah, I was done that, bro. Mom, when we was watching the Wizards highlights, well, not the Wizards highlights, but watching AJ.
The well, I was going to say something else.
But you got anything?
Penitentiary. Oh, no. Potential.
Yeah. You got anything else you want to say for AJ
No,
Mo?
I think you covering it pretty good, son.
Okay, thank you. You want me to let you go first for Darren? Because I think Darren Peterson, her boy,
Yeah, I do like him, but I'll let you start off and then I go. I do like him. I think he should be. He's my number one pick.
okay, okay.
He's not afraid. I think I could see the hunger in his eyes. He's not afraid to go in. He takes shots from all over. Even though he's a little bit smaller in height, I do I do see where it's just natural to him. It's natural. He's all over the floor. He's not standing in one place and stuff. He's good at stealing. Now defense, I didn't see too much when we were watching the clips, but I definitely see the communication overall. I think he could really be a good player for the Wizard. And I like to see somebody who's still hungry. And when you the underdog or a little bit shorter, because I'm short, you know, hey, you're gonna prove your point. You're gonna show them, hey, I want this and I'm the boss.
You gonna disclaim your height?
No. Even though he did ask me one time, he was like, Mom, was she supposed to be a midget? And
Man,
I
you know
said
how you
no.
mess. You know how
Yeah.
you mess with
But I think when he have his first child, they're gonna be short like their nanny because I'm short. And he always picks on me. He always pick on me about my height.
All right, let me get to Darren Peterson because it's funny I hear she said, "Oh no, I'm gonna let you go first," as she gets into her scouting report for him. But that's your boy, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But all right. So what I got for Darren Peterson? Look, I brought the notebook out so y'all can see it.
Mm-mm.
But he got a killer instinct. He's not a. What you got to say
I
now?
was agreeing with you. Killings is what I said. But he gonna make it.
No, okay, we both said some things. But okay, since she said it, got killer instinct. I got not afraid of clutch time, big time
Hmm.
shots. Athletic, can jump. I said he shoots. I feel like he shoots more than AJ. AJ shoots
From all
a
over.
lot. Yeah, exactly. I feel like AJ slashes a little bit more. AJ can shoot, but he definitely
Hmm.
slashes a little
He
bit
get
more.
he's physical. He's willing to get physical.
Yeah, well, both of them are 3 level scorers, but I feel like Darren Peterson, he spreads it out a little bit more. And don't get me wrong, Darren Peterson's a good slasher too, as we saw when he went against AJ. But I got
And the videos you did show me, yeah, when he went against AJ, I'm sorry, he wasn't scared. He gave him a little bump. Like what? You might be taller, but what?
yeah, I mean he only played a half and his team won.
Yeah. So hey,
And
understand what it
that was
is.
in college. I showed you the first
I'm
time where he
seeing what
dropped
is.
61
Yeah.
and hit the game winner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was giving it to him in that game
Yeah.
too. So, but where was I? See, mom be getting me off track. That's cool. Oh yeah, I did say it was questions where I wouldn't say questions, but I don't know because sometimes they put this out around draft, but we did see him like with the minutes and not play as much sometimes. So I say it could be questions with injury or chemistry with coaches or team. But I forgot to show you. He did say something about that where he said like he was taking creatine too much and he was
Okay.
cramping really bad, so he would ask the coach to come out
Okay.
because of the creatine or something like
See,
that.
I don't know too much about his injury, but I'm gonna get on top of it and see what's going on, and maybe hey,
Nah,
send
it
him some
wasn't too
help.
much. It was more so just like cramps and stuff like that. Like
Okay.
I was telling you, but like a lot of people thought he didn't love the game or something because he would be playing and then he would just ask to
Uh,
come out the game
oh, okay.
randomly, and people
Okay.
was trying to say, well, what player would just ask to keep coming out the game, and
You
Timo
can
one was
see in
it.
his face that he loves it and how he go after the ball and all of that. He loves the game. You can see it.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, but what else I got for Dan Peterson? Cause I like him too, and we gonna get to this last about who we will want to pick if we had the number one pick. But for me, it's with AJ and Darren Peterson. It's like right there. It's hard to pick for me. But let me finish. For Darren Peterson, I said he is a good slasher, and I feel like he's better with finesse than AJ. Probably better with both hands. I would have to watch a little bit more, but you definitely see like with the layups, he be using more layups. Maybe because he's smaller too, but he's definitely got good finesse with the layups, and he's still a good slasher.
Yes.
Um, what else did I say? I keep losing where I'm at. Oh yeah, I said he got great handles. His handles are definitely better than AJ's. Once again, not talking down about AJ because AJ is definitely a great player,
Mm,
but to me they're like one A and one B. I'm trying to figure out who's
mm.
still one
I
A
think
and
all
one
of
B.
us good basketball players.
Exactly,
Mm,
exactly. This is no notch. Just trying to break down and figure out if we had the number one pick, which we're going to find out tomorrow with my boy John, and we're gonna watch on Mother's Day, Mom. Well, I don't know if we're gonna watch because it's Mother's Day,
yeah.
but we'll figure out.
Hopefully, you got something planned than me watching a basketball game. Even though, hey, that would be a great Mother's Day.
We'll just pull up on the phone or something,
Yeah.
but we gonna figure out.
Mhm.
But if we had the number one pick, we trying to see. So all right, I'm almost done, y'all. We keep getting off track.
Yeah.
We good though. I said I feel like where was I at? Great handles, shoots well.
He's a good slasher.
I,
All of
I
that.
would say his handles and shot is better than AJ's. I say like his game, you feel like it flows a little bit more natural than AJ's. Like far as scoring
Mhm.
wise and all that stuff. This is
Mhm.
what I'm talking about here. And I said as far as defense, well not just defense, but he gets in the
Okay.
passing lanes with his jump shot. It's a good jump shot, quick release. Good elevation on a jump shot, and when his handles, he got a bag full of tricks. It's like basically with his AJ's kind of like dribbling, and then like it's almost like it's predetermined a little bit where it feel like Darren Peterson, he's reading the defense, and that's what's dribble move he's making basically, and he got more. But
Okay.
AJ's still good. AJ's still good.
Okay. Okay. Are we? Let's get to our other ones.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the last thing I just had is he's more so shifty with the ball. But okay, our last two we got Cam Boozer.
Boozer. Boozer.
I ain't gonna y'all should have heard how she was saying his name earlier. She thought he was African.
Hey, hey, hey. It's Boozer. Boozer. Okay, Cam Boozer. I like him, but I don't think he's for the Wizards. And I think there's something about him. He's a great player, but I feel like we see a lot of him. At the end of the day, he do have great handles. He's his great handle. He's a great shooter. All of that. He's a good player. He could improve on speed, but to me, I just feel like we need something different for the Wizards. It's something about him. I think we can actually, if you go to basketball court, we see a lot of him. And I don't know, it's just something about him. I think he's a good player. I think they are all good players, so nobody get offended. Hey, I'm just little me giving my opinion. But I think it's just something different. Something he's missing. Maybe he need to just
Your
be a little bit
face,
more
mom.
steady. I don't know because it's DC, but I don't know. It's just something about him.
Is she giving Cam distinct?
No.
Cam ain't gonna like you, mom, but nah, he's
I
good.
said everybody's good player. Hey, you can play better than me, so hey, you can. I don't have the height.
Cam just not who you would pick if you had the
It's
number one pick.
exactly. But hey,
Understandable,
everybody's
understandable.
still good player, and everybody great job because you made it. You making it. So congratulations to all of y'all.
And I think we both agreed on earlier when we was watching. We feel like in other drafts, weaker drafts, all four of these top four prospects that we giving y'all our review on, we feel like could be a number one pick in another draft.
Oh yeah, definitely,
Okay.
definitely.
Now what I got for Cam Boozer is he's got a good fundamental game. He's not as athletic. His handles could use a little work. Not saying they're bad because they are good, but I feel like they more so big man, like center handles, and not forward or guard handles. If you get what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Then I said, I feel like the same thing with me and mom before she said that again. I feel like there is something missing to his game where like you're trying to put a finger on it, or maybe it's us just trying to pick something out because he's got like that good fundamental coaches players
Yeah.
game where we can't
He,
find nothing,
maybe
or
he
maybe it's
too
just not
good.
as flashy.
Mhm.
Where maybe that is it, but it feels like it's something that you can't pick out that where it's like, nah, he's definitely not AJ or Darren Peterson on offense.
Mhm. I
Um,
agree. I agree. But like I said, once again, he is a good player. So I don't want no moms coming at me. But it's just something I think he's missing.
Yeah, and I said, and when we say missing, we're not saying like his game ain't good. We'll remind you, we're talking about who we would pick for the number one pick,
And
and
this
we're
is America. We can have our opinion.
and we're comparing them to the other players. And y'all all can let us know your opinions. And if you feel like
Please
Cam is the
do.
number one pick, tell us why you think that.
Please do. Or tell us if you feel the same way.
Okay, and I said, let me finish up Cam. I said, I feel like he can shoot, but I don't feel like he necessarily can create his own shot. Like it's a lot of catch and shoot. Um, I said he definitely can be a triple double player in the future. If not triple double, he's definitely a double double player in the future. Feel like it's maybe he's not as fast. Like basically what I feel like for Cam Boozer, I feel like he's in the middle for his measurable size and weight. I feel like he's in the middle of a forward and a center. And it's basically like, yes, he was great in college, but how is that game going to translate to the NBA? And with the number one pick, that's something that if we fall to three, and I'm gonna just say if AJ and Darren Peterson gone, and it's between him and Caleb, yeah, maybe that's something I would consider, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
Let me finish him up. I said he's great on the boards, of course we know because he averaged a double double. Say he's great with fighting for a position, like trying to box them out, and then he's also great like actually jumping, timing it, and then picking where to like when you watch to get a rebound, you're watching the ball and guessing where it's going to bounce off the
Oh,
rim.
almost
He's good.
predictable.
Exactly, he's good at predicting that, picking that angle, getting around defenders, and boxing them out and getting it before them.
Okay.
I said definitely coach's player, great footwork, great in the post lane. I mean, great in the post. Like he's good as in posting up smaller defenders, and he's definitely a good post playmaker. And he's good with steals and getting in the passing
Okay.
lane.
These are qualities.
But I said he bites too much on pump fakes. Like I said earlier, basically the question is his measurables going to translate to the NBA? Because I feel like he's in the middle of like a power forward measurables and center, and it's like for power forwards, I feel like he's kind of a little bit too slow. But for centers, I feel like he's faster but too small. So it's about how it's going to translate. But all right, we can go to Caleb Wilson now, unless you got anything
Okay.
else.
Nope. I think you cover it all.
All right, now last prospect for their top four draft prospects this year is Caleb Wilson. You want me to go first, or you got it?
I'll let you start off for first since I've been starting off first. Go ahead, son.
All right, for Caleb, I'm gonna narrow it down because I've been talking a lot.
Okay. I think he's a good team player.
Okay, okay.
He's a nice dunker, high energy.
Look, she said she was gonna let me say that. Go ahead, Mom. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He got nice speed with him. He's active in the game. He's a good blocker. He stayed ready for the ball. He's a knowledge of where his teammates is, where who got the ball, ready for if they should give him the ball, all that stuff. He's on point and ready. But go ahead because I did say you was going first.
Nah, you good, Mom. You good. I said he's a good slasher, great slasher, like great. Well, okay, we both, but he's definitely great. You can see that's probably his number one attribute. I said he's athletic. He's good with his mid range, good post. Said double double machine in the league. I said his handles are okay, but can use the work. And sometimes when I say his handle's okay, it's not like I'm necessarily saying he's loose with the ball all the time. But sometimes I might just say they need a little bit more tricks in their
Yeah.
bag, and that's what I feel like it might be sometimes for him
And I would
or
like to,
and Cam.
yeah, I would like to see him take more 3 point stop,
Yeah, I
point
have that
shots.
too. We both have that. Um,
And he seems to like to stay in the paint a lot.
yeah, I got long and lengthy, jumps really high,
Hmm.
really high. Puts
Yes.
back, he puts the ball back well. I said a lot of potential on defense too with his measurables, with blocks and steals, because we saw a lot of blocks.
Mhm.
I said he can be a good two-way player in the league. I
Mhm.
said when he jumping, it looks like springs are in his shoes, or like
Yeah.
he's jumping off a trampoline.
Mhm. He definitely do.
I said same thing. Mom said we both question his three because you see him take some and make some, but he doesn't take as much as the other three. I would say.
Yeah.
I say he shoots the midi though more, but rarely, not as much as his three. I ain't gonna say rarely. I said more so of a slasher, but just need to see his shot more. Good footwork, good motor. His
Yes.
post midi I think was good. He uses his measurables to shoot over people,
Yes.
and I said good
Mhm.
blocks and good at tracking the
See that?
ball.
See that? Hunger in his eyes. Like some of these
Yeah.
plays, you see it, and some I just don't. So who's who's your pick? Who's your pick? Who's
Yeah.
your pick,
Put in
son?
the comments, let us know y'all picks. If we had the number one pick, I'm still cause I ain't gonna lie, before I was watching, cause I watched a few of their games. I ain't watched a lot. But I watched a few at first, and then with the stuff that was coming out about Darren, it had me a little bit scared. And then it's not only that too. I know we supposed to go BPA, best player available, but you know,
It's America. We can pick who
I'm
we
looking
want.
at our roster and I'm like, I think, not trying to say this, but I think Trey Young is either going to play more, whether it be, not trying to say this because I hope we stay healthy, don't wish this on anybody, but whether it be injuries or whether it be AD get traded and then AD is older. I feel like Trey's going to be with us longer than AD. So guard, that's why I was leaning more so towards AJ. But after me and mom was going to it, almost had to take mom pick a little bit where I'm still in the middle between AJ and Darren Peterson. It's hard for me because Darren Peterson, he does have that killer instinct.
And I'm gonna tell you who my pick is. You ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you
Dun,
go,
dun, dun,
mom.
dun,
I'm gonna let you
dun.
go.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you said your pick.
Well, yeah, I gotta pick, but yeah, I'm gonna let you go because I still can't really decide. It's
You
hard for
got
me.
to decide. That's the people want to
AJ or
know.
Darren? AJ or Darren? I feel
You
like
can go with who's your first pick.
if it was any team, I feel like Darren's the first pick. But for us, I kind of feel like AJ fits us better because I feel like we do have a lot of guards and forwards, but I feel like we will need AJ more than we would need Aaron because I like Trey Trey and Trey, two Treys. I feel like they could start as a good backcourt because I feel like we didn't even really get to see
Okay,
Trey
we got
Johnson.
your pick, son.
Then we got Bub coming off the bench. Like I don't think
Okay,
we really need
he getting all
a guard.
sidetracked.
So I feel like AJ, but I wouldn't hate for Darren because like I said, they're like 50-50 for me. But if I have to pick, I'm gonna lean like 51%, I guess, to AJ, 49 to Darren, I guess.
Okay, my first pick would be Peterson.
Darren Peterson.
Yes, that's my first pick, and my second pick would be Wilson.
Oh, Caleb.
Mhm.
You would pick Caleb second over
Yeah.
AJ?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That might get a little controversy. Let us know what y'all think. You know, everybody got
And
their opinions, so
reason
let us know.
why, because it's something you can see in people's eyes, and sometimes if they hungry, they they want it more. I'm not saying nobody wanted less, but I just see something within them that I think they will bring. Be a good team player and bring something to the team. And those are my pick. But congratulations to everybody.
Yep. And if it was me, I can see where she's going because I feel like if we seen Caleb shoot the three more, I would maybe go with him, but now for me, it's still AJ and Darren first and second. I can't. But after that, believe it or not, I would take Caleb over Cam third because I feel like he has a better, what is it called, upside. I think I feel like he has more room to grow than Cam with his measurables and how athletic
Mhm.
he is. But I would take, like, if it was my order, I would take probably for the Wizards, I would take AJ first, Darren second, Caleb third, and Cam four. But AJ and Darren are like right there for me.
Okay. So hey, this let us know how we did. If it's something that we missed that y'all want to know, let us know. And don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe, and we'll be back soon with
So
more Wizards talk.
yes,
Mars Wizards talk first
you
episode.
hear mine first because fight. But
Mm,
yes, we'll be back more, and we can show our handshake.
Our handshake was our handshake, man.
Oh, you
Uh,
remember
uh,
our
uh.
handshake? Really?
I thought
Wow,
she,
he
cause
tried
nah, I
like
thought
a.
she was talking about the three. And we had what was that?
Oh, that's our shooter
Yeah,
handshake.
when
Yeah,
somebody make a three and we
three.
watching
Yeah.
the
So
Wizards.